Hey guys, we are in the kitchen today and we are going to create a very simple, yummy Halloween treat for you guys. And as you can see, I've got an extra set of hands helping me today. You want to tell everybody what your name is?
Reagan.
This is Reagan, and she is one of the middle children. You guys know I have 4. Well, she is the one before Kennedy, so one of the middle children. And she likes doing crafty things, don't you? Okay, so we are going to be making Munster mash. That's what we call it. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it as maybe Halloween bark or boo bark or something like that. It's really easy and you don't even have to cook anything. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a pan. I'm using a glass pan. You're going to need some wax paper, pretzels. We are using Oreo cookies. And I've also got right here an assortment of candies. And the reason I picked the candy corns and the pumpkins, and maybe even got green apple candy corn now. Anyways, I picked those because of the colors. They're Halloween-y colors. And also you're going to need some chocolate. I'm using a vanilla flavored almond bark, but you can use chocolate chips if you would like to do that. And also you can use pretty much anything to go in the actual chocolate, candy, sprinkles, just make it very colorful. And we'll go ahead and get started. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. The first thing you want to do is cover your pan with a little wax paper because we don't want our goodies sticking to the pan. With the wax paper, you're going to be able to lift everything up once everything is hardened, and it'll make it easier when it comes time to break it. Okay, the next step, you're going to take some pretzels and you're going to crush them up in the bottom of your pan. Now you don't want them crushed to a fine mess. You just want them broken up really good. So go ahead and get your pretzels and crush them up in the bottom of your pan.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. Make sure all the sticks, we want a whole pan full. Just make sure all the sticks are good and broken.
Like all this.
You can grab some more out of the package. Just keep going until it's all covered. And while she's crushing up the pretzels, I'm going to go ahead and crush up the Oreos. So at the bottom of this is going to be a mixture of crushed up pretzels and a mixture of crushed up Oreos. And again, they don't have to be perfect. You just want chunks in there. Not too big, but not too small. And I chose the black Oreos mainly for the color because this is Halloween. They've also got Halloween Oreos with the orange middle. That would work pretty good too. And if you wanted to do something like this for Christmas, you could do the red and just switch up the candies with red and green M&Ms or something red and green. Just keep going until you've got an even layer of both candy and pretzel. And this is going to give us our crunch. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a few of my candy corn pieces with the rest of the mixture. Now, I don't want to add too much because I'm wanting to save the rest for when I put the chocolate down. But we're going to go ahead and add some to the bottom here. Okay, now what you're going to do, and since I am using the almond bark, I'm going to go ahead and place this in the microwave and I'm going to melt it. I went ahead and bought 2 packs because I really don't know how much I'm going to need. But go ahead and melt this, and then what you're going to do is just drizzle it on top. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pour our chocolate on top of our mixture here. You can scoop it on, pour it, it really doesn't matter. You just want a good, even layer. And like I said, I bought 2. Okay, you just messed that up. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our melted chocolate right here on top. And you just want a nice even layer. And I'm not pouring it because this bowl is very hot. But this is just one of my almond barks. I didn't know how much I would need, so I bought 2. It's just, you know, however thick you would like it. And I'll probably end up using just a little bit more chocolate. But go ahead and evenly spread out your chocolate on top of your mixture. Okay, now while your chocolate is still soft and it has not firmed up yet, what you're going to do is you're going to take the rest of your candies and you're just going to sprinkle them on top. And I took some of our pumpkins and I cut them in half. And I'm just going to place them in here so they'll fit a little bit better and give it that Halloween-y look. Halloween! And this chocolate is hot. It's getting on the tips of my fingers and burning. Alright, so just take and sprinkle your candies on top. And they will, once the chocolate hardens, the candies will harden into it. And like I said, I'm probably going to add a little bit more chocolate on top of mine. So I'll have to add even more candy. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what your Monster Mash will look like before it hardens. And I'm going to place mine in the refrigerator for a couple of hours just to let it harden up. Almond bark is pretty good about hardening pretty fast. That's why I chose to use it. But once it hardens, I will show you what to do next. Okay, what I've done is I've taken it out of my baking dish. And as you can see, since we added that wax paper or parchment paper underneath, it just came out very easily. Now what you want to do, you can flip it upside down if you want to, or you can simply take a knife and just start breaking it like a bark. And the pieces do not have to be, you know, uniform shape. Just enough that you want to get a good chunk of it. And this would make great Halloween treats if you've got some treat bags. I know they have them at the dollar store here. If you want to get a couple of pieces of the bark and just add it in a bag, that would be great. And it would make someone very, very happy. But this is our Monster Mash. And yeah, so go ahead and try it. It's very easy, and get the kids involved. And here's what it looks like. I flipped it over, and as you can see, our pretzel pieces and all the yummy Oreos are at the bottom. Now I'm just going to break this up into pieces so we can eat it.